back to the Magical Lane. I'm your host, Maggie Jane, and today we're going to be diving into the excitement of life and just finding that joy and just asking yourself, how much excitement do you really have in your life? When you wake up every single day, how often do you feel excitement in your day? Because if it's not a lot, you need to rethink your life. Because the whole point of life is to just find the things that excite you, the things that bring your soul alive, the things that make you smile, the things that make you want to just share with other people. That is the whole point of life. So if you don't have that in your day to day, in almost every moment of your life, what are you doing? At what point do we stop finding things that excite us? At what point in our lives do we just decide, I'm just not going to have an exciting life anymore? Because as kids, every kid is excited about anything, about the sun rising, about seeing flowers, or going on an adventure, or getting food, or getting anything. Like literally everything excites them. Seeing a butterfly, or getting to go on a walk by the river, or putting their socks on. It's exciting. So at what point do we as adults decide that we don't want to live that way anymore? It's ridiculous. Like why would you not want to live an exciting life? I'm sitting here journaling, and you know, the reason I've got on here and did this episode is because I'm writing about excitement. And then I'm just like, wow, this would be a really good podcast episode. And I'm feeling this excitement. So why would I not record right now? I'm excited about it. I have good energy about it. So why would I wait? And I've noticed that I do that a lot. I have so many podcast ideas all the time, but I hardly ever will just get out the mic, put my laptop on, and just start recording when I'm sitting in that energy. When I know damn well that these episodes are going to be 10 times better because I'm actually sitting in that excitement. I'm sitting in that energy of what I'm excited to talk about, Because I could save this episode and just like write it out and be like, oh yeah, that'd be a really good episode to talk about. But what if I'm not excited when I'm recording it? How am I going to talk about excitement and not be excited? That's crazy. So I'm here. And let this just show you and be a reminder, like, act. You act when you're excited. And what really has been inspiring this is I watched a video yesterday of Jerry Hicks. It's Jerry Hicks and Abraham Hicks. I don't know if you've heard of them or not. Elijah put me on. Absolutely phenomenal. But they are just the most connected people to the higher self and the divine that I've ever seen or just like heard. And they have so many books on just like the law of attraction, basically just giving you everything you need to know about life. And there was this young kid, they do live events, and somebody from the audience came up. It was some young kid, probably like 13 years old. And he was just like, can you tell me everything I need to know? And, of course, everybody laughs because they're like, how could you possibly do that? And then he did. And the main thing that he was saying is just like, you just need to find things that you're excited about and believe in them and just believe that you're fully capable of doing anything and just literally just finding excitement in everything and exploring that and experimenting with it. Because, not everything will always make you excited. You grow, you change, you learn new things, you get exposed to new ideas, and something else might make you excited now. But it's so true. Like literally all you need to know about life is what excites you, believe in yourself, know that you're capable of doing it, and know that whatever you believe in is going to create your reality. So might as well believe in things that excite you and believe that you're capable of anything and believe that you're full of love and believe that you're abundant and believe that you're living the most abundant and beautiful life that you ever possibly could, can, whichever word. You know, like that's the beauty. Because we are just so caught up in this boring society where we just want to be worker slaves all the time. Like, that is not exciting. It's not. But how can you find excitement in that? I wanna read what I was writing. I love journaling. Like, look at this journal. Pages. I'm almost done, and like I'm so oh, there's stuff falling out, but I love journaling. So whenever I tell you to journal, I'm always journaling. But today, March 30th, it's probably not when you're gonna listen to this, but March 30th, that's when I'm doing this. Gratitude. I like to title my journal episodes. It'll either be a title or just like hi beautiful or hi sexy or hi pretty. Like yesterday, well, a few days ago it was growth and expansion, or it was hi sexy, or presence, or my beautiful love, or richness in Italy. Just like I love journaling because it's just a space for me to express how I'm feeling. It's a space for me to talk to myself outside of my mind. Because what I write down, like, it's wrote down now. It's out there. And then I can explore it more. Because it's so good to put your thoughts onto paper or onto something, because then it allows you to explore that thought even deeper. Because then you're looking at it. You're looking at your thought. You wrote it out. And now looking at that thought is going to make more thoughts come about. But some things that I wrote, one thing I want to mention first is I was journaling. I was like halfway through my page, and then I had just like some upbeat lo-fi music playing, and there was a song that came on. It said, you ready for this? It said, "Cheer up, you're not dead yet." I had to write it. I had to stop everything I was writing about, and I wrote it down. I put a star next to it. I posted it on my story. It's so real. Cheer up. You're not dead yet. Why are you so sad? Why are you so worried? You're not dead yet. Yet, because we're all going to die. So cheer up. You're alive. And then I just started writing about, I'm just going to read what I wrote. I said, what a beautiful reminder. I'm not dead yet. I am fully alive in this magical body. I get to talk and think. I get to share my ideas and creations with the world. I get to play dress up every day, to love and to feel emotions, to cry, to laugh. I get to love my body and be this immaculate, creative, and passionate character. I get to explore my mind, to share my love, to breathe, to listen to music, to make music, to sing, to eat amazing food, to cook, to write. I am truly so blessed to be in this form. I get to enjoy and experience the magic of others. I am so grateful for this life, for my time on earth. I get to be this phenomenal human. I get to poop, because personally, I love taking a nice shit. Yeah, I hope you do too. And I get to laugh at myself. And I get to make others smile. I bet that made you smile. And not everyone gets to experience life the way that I do. I'm extremely blessed for all of that I have. I get to travel through Europe with a soul that I love and adore while staying at places for free in exchange for caring for beautiful animals. I really love my life, the ultimate travel hack. The current dog that we're watching, her name is Callie. She is so cute. But in case you've never heard of that, I want to touch on that. It's an app called Trusted Sitters, and you literally just get to stay in people's homes for free in exchange for taking care of their animals while they're traveling, whatever they need to do. Like for this place, we have a place in Geneva, Switzerland for 10 days for free. And we get to watch this beautiful dog and enjoy this beautiful home and enjoy Switzerland. This is my first time in Switzerland. That's so exciting. That is the ultimate travel hack. So like you It's so, whoever came up with that shit, amazing. Genius idea. Like, that's, I'm glad, because I had this app before, but we never, for like the first month and a half that we've been here, we've just been doing Airbnbs. And Switzerland is a lot cheaper than Italy. No, my bad. Switzerland is a lot more expensive than Italy. So we just figured this is the perfect time to stay at places for free. And there's so many opportunities like that that are available out there. Like this guy, he had no applications, and we checked out of our Airbnb on the 28th, and he needed somebody on the 29th. And he was like, well, actually, would you guys mind to come the night of the 28th? I'm like, yes, that's perfect, because we check out. We had like, it said 11 hours of travel, but it ended up being like 14, 15 hours, maybe even 16. We got up. Our first bus was from Manciano to Albania. This is still in Italy. The bus left at 6:16 a.m. and then our first train from Albania was at 7:43 a.m. And then we went to Rome and then to Milan and then to, I don't know how to pronounce this, but into Switzerland. It's like Domo or something like that. Absolutely beautiful. And then once we got there, our train switched platforms. I love trains. It's a great way to travel, but sometimes they don't communicate things. So we're standing at this platform, and it was like a smaller train station, so they don't have like the big screens everywhere like they would in Milan or Rome. So we're standing at this platform. It's 10 minutes after our train's supposed to be here. And then we ask somebody who like works there, and she's like, oh, yeah, this train is going because we need to get to Brig. And then from Brig to Geneva, multiple trains. But she's like, oh, yeah, this will go to Brig. And then she comes back like a couple minutes later. She's like, oh no, your train is at platform 4. We were on platform 2, so we had to like run down and run up the stairs. Elijah's carrying both the suitcases up the stairs, and as soon as we get up, the train's leaving. So we had to run back, get on the other train that was also going to Brig, and then we had to, the guy on the train, who was like checking our seat reservations that we did not have because we were not supposed to be on this train. We were supposed to be on the other train that was late. But he gave us a new route. And so that was really nice. And then we have the Eurorail pass, which is phenomenal. We got ours for, it's 2 months, 10 days of travel within 2 months. So within one day, you can go on as many trains as you want, but you just use a travel day. And so we just had to search up these trains real quick, add it to our pass, and then we were good because it didn't need like other seat reservations. But then we finally got to Geneva, Switzerland. So beautiful here. And the owner of Callie and the dog, he picked us up from the train station, which was really nice. And then they headed out, and yeah, we've just been hanging out here. We've been here for 2 days now, but it's so great. I just wanted to tell you about that. Travel hack. If you want to go explore Europe and you're worried about not having enough money, you get free accommodation. If you love animals, you can watch, like, it's a variety of times. So staying at places for like 2 nights or 10 nights or maybe like a month, but it's variety. It's literally all over the world, in the US and Europe, anywhere, maybe even Australia. I don't know. We haven't gone to Australia yet, but it's so great. It's so great. And you just have to, like, they have their responsibilities of like what animals you're taking care of, what they need. So like some of them are older animals and they may need medication, and it tells you all of that, and it's super easy. You just get to watch people's animals. Like there's cats, dogs, horses, chickens, hamsters, literally any animal. I don't, maybe snakes. I don't know. I didn't see any on there. I wouldn't mind watching someone's snake. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, we're watching somebody's dog, and we just take her out to the dog park. She runs around, and it's so great. But yeah, so just find the excitement in your life. What excites you? You know, if you don't know, like, in whatever space you're in right now, and you can't think of what currently excites you in the life that you're currently living, what excites little you? Because I bet some of those things still excite you now. So go dive internal, and figure out what actually excites you. And then if you're wondering, like, well, how do I just change my life and make it more exciting? You make the choice. It's a choice. You choose to wake up and be sad every day. You choose to wake up and be tired or exhausted and hate your life every day. Your life around you is going to reflect that because, like I was saying earlier, what you believe is what your reality is going to be. So if you believe that you wake up excited every day, if you believe that you're living the most amazing life, if you believe that you have the best job, your reality is going to start to reflect that. So you have to choose. First, you need to go in to yourself, dive in, deep in, and figure out what your beliefs are. Because that is, like I've mentioned before, and I saw this on a post not too long ago, but it was like if you have a problem that you need to solve, write it out. Get very specific. Write out every detail of what your problem is, and you've already solved half of it. Awareness is half of every single problem. Is just being aware of why is it a problem? Where is this problem truly stemming from? How do I feel about this problem? What beliefs do I have around this problem? And then once you become aware of that, you might start to realize, wow, I'm choosing to have this problem. I'm choosing to be so problematic every single day instead of living an exciting and beautiful life. Why? What's the point? You know? Just be excited. Wake up with excitement. It's your choice. Nobody is forcing you to live the way that you're living. Nobody. I don't care how old you are, whether you're living with your parents or you're living on your own or you're married or whatever. You can choose to change in a split second. Who cares what anyone thinks? If you want to be more excited, do you know what you do? You say, I'm going to be more excited, and then you fucking do it. You do what you say. And you say what you believe. So go back, what do you believe? And then what are you going to say? And then what are you going to do? Just, it's so simple. Life is so simple. We just complicate everything because we feel like we need to please people, and we feel like we need to prove ourselves, and we feel like we need to be worthy of something. We feel like we need to achieve things. Just be excited, honestly. Be full of love. Do what makes you happy. That's where the true purpose and enjoyment of life comes from. It's not about pleasing others. Yes, being of service, phenomenal. It's great. That will make your soul happy if you're doing it in a loving way. But, like, you don't need to please anybody. It's impossible to please everybody. We've been taught that since we were kids. It is impossible to please everybody. And why would you want to? That's so much energy. That is so much energy. Trying to please everybody? Fuck that. No, thank you. I please me. And if I'm pleasing me, then everyone else who enjoys that, yeah, I'll please you, because if you're pleased by me pleasing myself, then that's great. And if you're not, that's also great. I don't care. Because, at the end of the day, I'm pleasing me. And that's what matters. That is all that matters. Is that I'm happy, that I'm excited, that I'm fulfilled, that you're happy, that you're excited. That is all that matters. And there's so many fears. Like I can literally just like feel the fear of how I used to think, of just like, I want to do this, I want to be different. And just all this fear and all these outside judgments just start taking over your mind. And then we're like, well, how is this person going to react? How is this going to change? How is this going to happen? Like, who gives a fuck? None of that's going to matter if you never make that change in the first place. So why are you so worried about it now, before you even do anything? It's crazy. So if you don't worry about the outside things, worry about making that change for yourself and trust that you'll be capable of handling whatever happens, whatever occurrences happen, whatever changes, whatever people start to question it. Start to question those people. You got to make that change for yourself first. You got to find that joy and excitement for yourself first. Because it's not about anybody else. This is your life. This is your life. So live it for you. Stop living it for other people. It's your fucking life. And you're not dead yet. You're not. You're here, you're listening, you're alive, you're breathing. That's great. Be excited about that. Be excited that you get to wake up every day. I know a lot of people are not excited that they have to wake up every day. Why? What if you didn't? What if you didn't wake up tomorrow? Would you be excited then? Would you be like, oh, thank God? No, because you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't be here anymore. You wouldn't get to think. You wouldn't get to feel. You wouldn't get to experience any of this anymore. You'd be gone. Does that excite you? Or is that kind of scary? It's not scary. Death is beautiful. But just like, think about that. What if you did not wake up tomorrow? If I didn't wake up tomorrow, you know what? That's great. Because I was excited today. I'm excited right now. I've lived a beautiful life so far. I know I have a long life ahead of me. But if I didn't wake up tomorrow, shit happens. But I'm excited right now. I'm living my best life in this moment. I'm full of so much love and so much joy right now. That is all that matters. And I hope you can say the same. And if you can't, find that excitement. What just tickles your tummy and makes you want to laugh and feel alive? It makes you just want to experience it all the time. What is that for you? You deserve to know that. You deserve to experience that. You deserve to live in that and be surrounded and fulfilled by it. Because, what else is there to do? Truly. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? The excitement's not just going to come knock on your door. Nobody's going to come knock on your door and be like, I want you to live excited. I want you to live in excitement. Come live in excitement. If that happens, that's fucking beautiful. But what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for that? Are you waiting for somebody to come in and make your life more exciting? Because I don't know how well that's going to go. Unless you fully embrace that excitement. But if you stay where you're at and you're not very excited and then somebody really exciting comes into your life, how long do you really think they're going to stay if you're not excited about life? I know I personally would not want to be super excited and then be around somebody who's not super excited. That's not fun. We want people to match our energy. So if you want somebody exciting to be in your life, how can you be more exciting? How can you be more interesting? and full of love and enjoyment and passion. I am so passionate about everything that I do. And any description of myself, I call myself a passionate creative. That's what I am. Part of what I am. It is a piece of me. I am a passionate creative soul who just loves to love and be and eat and explore and share my thoughts. It's so fun. It's exciting. It's so exciting being me and doing this and having this podcast. Especially because of all the years when I wouldn't do any of these things. When I wouldn't speak up, when I wouldn't allow myself to be me, when I wouldn't share my thoughts and my ideas, when I wouldn't allow myself to be excited anymore. That's what all this excitement is for. It's for me now and for her back then, who didn't do all of that. I love her, and I love that I can do this for her. It's exciting. Getting to live out all this excitement that I've been holding inside of me. Because I know we all have excitement. We just feel like we don't have the time to express it. But you do. That's how your time changes. That's how your schedule changes. That's how your whole fucking reality changes. By you deciding that you're not going to do anything that doesn't excite you anymore. What's more exciting than removing something from your life that doesn't excite you? Isn't that so thrilling? I love it. It's so thrilling. Make a change. Just start removing things. It's so fun. If they don't excite you, remove everything that doesn't excite you. When that time is right for you. It's so exciting. I love really being on this trip because we don't have anything planned out. We have ideas. After Switzerland, we'll be here for a week or two. Well, at least a week because we're here for 10 days. Can't just leave the doggy. But we'll be here for 2 weeks, and then we have plans of going to Croatia, and then we just have to be back in Rome April 22nd for our train to Naples, and then boom, we're in Greece. But it's so exciting because before this place, we were in Monciano, like I mentioned, and I literally saw this Instagram video of the Saturnia Hot Springs. And I was like, wow, this looks great. And then it said it was open 24 hours and it's free. And I'm like, okay, how far away is this? It's only 2 hours from us. And we check out of our Airbnb in a few days and we don't have our next place booked. Let's fucking go here. And boom, we did that. And we went and enjoyed the Saturnia Hot Springs. And it was so beautiful. How exciting is that? It's such an exciting way to live. Just not having shit planned out. Just going with the flow. Going with wherever Instagram is going to tell me I want to go next. It's great. It's so fun. But how can you make your life more exciting? Truly. How can you make your life more exciting? Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question at the end of this episode, and maybe you can already guess it. How can you make your life more exciting? How can you find that excitement? What excites you? What makes your soul happy? What brings your soul alive? What do you feel is your purpose on this earth, in this form, in this body? What is your purpose? Your purpose should be something that excites you. My purpose is this, exactly what I'm doing right now. Wherever that expands into, I have no idea. But right now, this is my purpose. And it's so exciting. So exciting. I've been doing it for 4 months now. Almost 5. Going on 5 months now. Isn't that so exciting? I've put out an episode of me talking for 5 months. How exciting is that? Go start something. Who cares how many people watch? I had 1 play on my episode so far last week. I know that's going to grow more, but How exciting is that for that one person? They get to watch my episode and listen and learn about money. It's so great. I love it. So, like, who gives a fuck who watches it? You know, I watched this video. I've been watching a lot of videos apparently, but it was about this thing. Like, we have such a negative idea around social media compared to like if things were in person. So, say you post a video, or you post a YouTube video, or you post a podcast episode, and you get like 30 people to watch it. In our minds, because there's people out here getting millions of views, we're like, damn, only 30 people watch this? Only 30? What can I do better? How can I make this better? How can I get more people to watch my things? But imagine this. You're in public, at a park, at a library, at a community space, and 30 people come watch you speak. How different would you feel about those 30 people? How amazing would that feel? How amazing. Like, it's such a great reflection, because like social media is really just like ruining so many things, but it doesn't have to. Just reflect on that shit. Like, imagine, take all of your likes and your followers and your views and imagine them as physical people in person. That changes the game. Like, I feel like most people who are getting millions of likes and views, if they had a million people in front of them, they wouldn't know what the fuck to do with themselves. Maybe that's not the case for everybody, but like if you had a million people in front of you, how would you really feel? That's a lot of fucking... I don't even know what space can hold a million people in one space. You better have the best speakers in the world to be able to have a million people hearing you. Like, that's crazy. So just like imagine that. Like, on average, on my Instagram, my reels get between like 1 and 3,000 views. If I was doing this podcast and there was 1 to 3,000 people watching me, like, that's insane. That is insane. I don't know if I've ever been in front of that many people, like, in person. I probably have. But like, that's crazy. And I'm over here because I'm comparing my numbers to the millions of other numbers on social media, because there's billions of people on social media, but I'm only getting a couple thousand. Like, it's so great. Because some people are only getting like 50. And some of my videos do have only 50. Like, I posted some reels on my podcast page and they have like 50 to 100 views so far. But like, hey, I'm impacting 50 to 100 people. That's so great. That's so exciting. I fucking love it. But yeah, I want to end this here, because I could talk about this forever. I really could. And I say that about every single episode. And maybe I'll record another one today. Who knows? Maybe I will stop this and record another one right after. Maybe. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here because I was excited and I wanted to share this excitement with you. And I wanted to remind you that the whole purpose of life is to live in an excited way and to do things that excite you and to do things that make your soul happy. So, what excites you? That's my question for you. What excites you? What makes your soul happy? What brings you joy? What makes you smile? What do you do that makes other people smile? What excites you? What brings butterflies to your stomach? That's what you need to ask yourself. What excites you? And go get one of these babies and journal on that shit. It says, get shit done. Get excited. Get shit done. I'm getting excited shit done. Exciting shit done. And it's almost gone. I'm almost done with this journal. I started in September last year. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Get a journal or something, piece of paper, get a pen. And I have these really cute affirmation pens my friend Keon got me. Shout out Keon. This one says, I trust my inner voice. What a great reminder. I write with the trust of my inner voice into my journal. Get yourself things that excite you. Like, this pen is so exciting. I get to read it and I'm like, wow, I do trust my inner voice. And there's like 5 others that say amazing shit. Life is that simple. Go to the kit section, get yourself some colorful affirmation pens, get yourself a pretty journal that you would be excited to write in every day. And go write. Go write about what excites you. And if you haven't journaled on the other shit that I've talked about, go journal on that shit too. Because I'm going to say it in every single episode. Every episode. Journal on it. What do you have to lose? I know you got the time. Because if you got time to watch this episode, you got time to journal. That's where I'm going to end it. Peace.